This is Jackie Helvey, and I'm here with Jay Bryan, who most people in the community know as a lawyer or possibly a judge. I should have said the Honorable Jay Bryan. I forget.
I'm retired, so
yeah.
the
Good
honorable part just
went by the. You're not honorable anymore.
Sloughs off. Internally, I am, but I don't have to meet any standards.
Okay, well that's good. But the thing that maybe a lot of people don't know, I don't know if they know it or not, is that at one point in time you were the Carrboro Poet Laureate, and that you are a poet. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah. What brought that on in your life? Writing poetry.
Oh, I spent a year in England between high school and college and discovered my romantic side. Came back to school in '67 in the middle of a lot of different things going on in our culture.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that tension and change got me to start writing.
Oh, that's great. Now,
And I discovered Lawrence Ferlinghetti and E. Cummings.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, that's it. It's over.
So you're on the Poets Council, right? The Carrboro Poets.
Modestly,
Is that what it's
I
called?
did help get it established when I was Poet Laureate.
Oh, that's right. That was your thing, wasn't it?
You interviewed me. How could you have forgotten our interview?
Hey, I had a radio show for 11 years, buddy. I had a lot
It was
of
a
people
great
out there.
interview.
Oh, thank you. So we're doing a poetry festival this year. Isn't that exciting?
It should be. And we're going to get signs up about Slow Down for Poetry and Carrboro Day and, the Poetry Festival. So
You're getting your events confused, Jay.
I am.
I do the same
They
thing.
all run together.
Yeah, well, we had to call off at the last minute. We had to call off the music festival. It was supposed to be yesterday, actually. So I'm happy that this is moving forward. And part of that is because we're doing some virtual events, but we're also doing a thing at Town Commons, right?
We are, which would be open to people coming and listening and bringing food or whatever they would like. We're not providing food this year that I know of.
Yeah,
so.
it's everything's changed
Yeah, it
about
has.
that kind of stuff.
We had to shift gear from a in-person festival, which we were planning earlier in the year, to virtual, and that's been hard. But you have come to the rescue. I must say.
Oh, then you're in big trouble. So what are the dates for the festival this year?
I believe it's Friday the 15th and Saturday the 16th, but I could be.
That's right.
I got the answer right.
Yeah.
Ding.
Now, and there's also going to be some former poet laureates that are going to be. That's virtual, isn't it? I think that's.
I think
so.
So.
On Saturday.
I'm not. I need to be corrected about that. But the main thing is, we have. She's among the poets. C.J. Suit, who's the poet laureate in Chapel Hill. Patrick Heron, who was the second.
Yes.
Poet laureate in
Carrboro.
Carrboro.
I worked with Patrick years ago.
Salisa Steele is going to read. Gary Phillips, Fred Joyner, the current poet laureate. So I think it'll be an excellent group for people to enjoy and see what this role has produced.
Right. Oh, and we've got a workshop.
We do?
That's happening on Friday night.
I believe so.
Yeah, and that's going to be a virtual thing with Crystal.
You name it.
Crystal, Simone.
Just to say that on behalf of the council about how much work it is to do this right, we went through at least 3 or 4 different people who couldn't make it for whatever reason, didn't respond, to get to Crystal.
Right.
Who's a great choice.
Yeah, she is.
But it's hard. It's a hard time of year, and people commit ahead. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, not even really being sure you were going to be able to do it was part of the problem also.
We're also going to have a poetry poem for Carrboro that people can sign up for on October 15th. or before October 15th at 9 o'clock, is it?
Right.
I think.
Yes.
They
Yes.
get a line, and then they add a line of poetry for that Carrboro poem.
That's going to be so much fun.
It is fun. And Abigail Browning is in charge of that. She's a very good poet, too, and she puts together the final poem and then reads it. So.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, what's the website address again?
You know, I don't do websites.
You crack me up.
Well, I do. I have one now, but and
West
I'm working
End
on a
Poetry Festival.
Okay, there you
.org.
go. Simple enough.
You have your own website?
For my mediation business, I'm gonna
Oh.
try to put together a poetry website as well.
Oh, cool. Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Jay, even though it was like the blind leading the blind here.
So let me say, we have our Poets Council is the members are Gideon Young, who's recently published a book of poetry, Susan Spalt, who's been a mainstay of our town and community for years, and a poet. Gary Phillips, who people probably know, is a great poet too. Fred Joyner, who's our Poet Laureate. Paul Jones, who recently joined us last year from the university, who's also a poet as well. I'm leaving somebody off. Abigail Browning, as I mentioned, and myself.
And you.
Yeah, me.
Well, thanks again, Jay.
Okay,
Good
you're
to
welcome.
see ya.
Good to see you.